Morning all, it's Friday the 19th of June. Okay, guys, get into the march. While you're marching, I've just got a few things to go through, okay? Guys, today we're going to focus mainly on the technique of the exercises, okay guys? Remember, if you're seated, moving your legs now, moving the arms and legs if you stood up, okay? You keep marching while I'm talking. So we're going to focus on the technique work, and we're going to focus on the teaching points, okay? So a lot of it I'm going to be talking you through it, and you're going to be doing, okay? We've got the stopwatch, so we're going to time it a bit more accurately today. Okay, so hello to any new people, hello to regulars, okay? Keep marching guys, keep marching. By the end of June we'll have done, I think, 28 of these classes online, okay? So I'm hoping that soon we're going to be, like I say, in the studios, the new timetable's going to be there, and the other instructors are going to be doing some of the sessions, okay? So it'll be in the studios, so it'll look more professional, and there'll be other instructors teaching as well, so you don't just have to see me all the time. Okay, so we're still in the pulse raiser, guys, we're still in the pulse raiser. Okay, we're going to keep it simple today. We're going to do a bit more cardio, because on Wednesday we did a lot of the resistance band. It was mostly chair based, and on Monday it was a combination of all the different exercises, weren't it, that we were doing with the resistance and the legs together. So we're going to start off mostly at the moment with the just with the cardiovascular work. Okay, so keep marching. Okay, guys, so you've got your tins, remember, you've got your band, you've got your water, because you need to make sure you stay hydrated. Okay, make sure, like I say, you get something to eat first thing in the morning, so you've got time for it to digest before the classes. Towel if you're going to get warm. Remember guys, you're all working at different levels, keeping this marching going. So some of you will want to get more of a cardio workout, some of you will want to concentrate more on the balance aspects, some will concentrate on the technique and really working the muscles, okay? So, like I say, you keep marching guys, okay? So yes, so some test emails for the internet at the leisure centres this week, which seem pretty good, okay? So, no update so much on the openings, but things are taking shape. Okay. I'm going to do a lot of looking at the watch today, guys. Not so much messing about. Okay. Now, guys, we're going to go to the first mobilising exercise, which is going to be the ankle mobiliser. Okay. So we'll get going with the heel to the toe. Heel. So step back so you can see. So you're placing the heel on the floor, then replacing it with the toe. Okay, guys. So you keep going with that. Okay. So remember the emphasis. Keep going. The emphasis, guys, even if you're seated, especially if you're seated, is that you're placing the heel down and then replacing it with the toe in the same place. Okay, so you've got plenty of ankle movement. Okay, so remember these are for your balance, helping you with the sit to stand, helping with your walking, even helping you when you're driving cars, going up and down the stairs. Okay, so very important. Okay, so you keep going with that one, guys. Keep going with that one. Okay, now it's important that you get this good base of support if you're seated. So the feet are hip width apart, okay? Okay, and the knees don't go over the toes, okay? So you sat nice and tall, remember that lollipop stick under the head. Guys, I want you to change legs now. So go to the other leg, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Okay, so remember today we're reinforcing the teaching points, okay? If you're standing, guys, same thing, feet hip width apart, heel, toe, heel, toe. So it's testing the balance, the mobility. Okay. Still getting the heart and the lungs going. Okay. But we're really mobilising that ankle joint, okay. Okay. Cool, you keep going. Okay, the next one that we're going to do is going to be the side bend. Okay, so back into the march for me. Okay, so remember now with the emphasis is a good base of support again, and we're going to reach down towards the side of the knee if you're standing. Remember to pause in the middle each time just to get the balance. Okay, no any wobble, wiggle wobble. The opposite side. You keep going, guys. Remember if you're seated, Remember, we're emphasising these teaching points today. It's almost like you're reaching down to pick something up from the floor, which is what it's good for, really, to be honest. If you drop something, you can reach down and get it. Okay. And reach down and get it. Okay. So remember, guys, you can put on whatever music you want. I think I've got some kind of urban trance on at the minute, but we'll try football. Okay. Remember to pause each time and then go down to the other side. Guys, you keep going. Okay. The next mobilisation exercise we're going to do is it's going to be the shoulder rotations. Okay. So let's have a little bit of march. Okay, we'll just get the blood pumping again a little bit. Okay. Remember, just bringing the knees up. Make sure you're pointing the toes down. Okay, so you're paddling the toes each time you come up. Okay. Now it's only the pulse raiser, so we don't need to get to waist height. We do that when we do the cardio. Okay. Okay. The next one then is going to be the shoulder rotation. So remember, you're going to roll it up towards the fronts of the ears, then roll it round to the rear. Okay, so the arms are slightly bent. Okay. Okay, so you're rolling up to the front and round to the rear. Okay, guys, you keep going with that one. Guys, remember, if you're seated, there are a lot of sit to stands today. Do you know that? It's just rolling it back. Okay. So the idea with this one is that it's going to be mobilising the muscles that support the neck. Also getting you ready for the exercise when we do it with the resistance. Okay, guys, you keep going. Okay, what I want you to do now, guys, is opposite way. So up to the rear, round to the front. Up to the rear, round to the front. Okay, so remember, we're working these neck muscles. Okay, so get nice and warm, ready for the exercises. It's also good. Okay. Especially if you're a bit stiff in the morning when you get up. Okay, guys, let's go back into the march. We've got one more mobilisation exercise, okay, and it's the one, remember, it's the one that we're going to twist to the sides. Okay, so you can cross the arms, point the elbows, okay, and you're going to look one way, back to the front, get your balance, and then the opposite way, back to the front. Okay, guys, you keep going. Okay, remember, keep them hips facing forward. So with this one, guys, remember, if you're seated, it's actually a little bit easier because you can only turn at the waist, okay, not turn at the legs. Twist back to the front, just get your more balance again. Okay, that's it. We don't want anybody going dizzy in these classes. Okay, nice and controlled. Okay, guys, you keep going. You're doing really well. We're nearly at the end of the pulse raiser and the mobility session. The pulse raiser, again, heart and lungs going, get blood pumping through the muscles, get the muscles warm, ready for the exercise. Okay, the mobility again is just so everything's nice and relaxed for the exercising. Okay. Okay, guys, go into the march. Okay. Remember, check that base of support. Remember, we're reinforcing the teaching points today. Okay. Now, the cardiovascular exercises are going to be a minute. Okay, a minute per exercise. Again, I'm going to focus on the teaching points. Okay, and the technique. So I'm going to be timing, okay, not so much doing, I'm going to be timing so we can get it a bit more accurate today. Okay, the first one we're going to do, we're going to keep it simple, and it's going to be that hand to knee. Okay, same with your seated, guys. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, remember, you want a cardio workout, so you need to get going. Okay, with your standing, guys, all it's going to be is opposite hand to knee, just about waist height, placed back down to the floor. You're aiming for the same spot that the leg comes up from. Okay, so you've still got a good base of support. Okay, you keep going. You keep going. Remember, timing this. Guys, if you're seated, same again. Head up, back straight, opposite hand to knee. Okay, opposite. So you're just lifting the leg up slightly. Okay, and top and on the other. Okay, good. Okay, so again, waist height, back down to the same. So you've still got that base of support. Still keeping your head up. Okay. And then the opposite side. Faster if you want to do more of a cardio, slower if you want to work the balance. Okay. Okay, that's 30 seconds, guys. You keep going. Top of the morning to you, Graham. Okay. you keep going, guys. Remember, waist height, back, same position with the foot, opposite side, waist height, back down. Okay, good. Okay, 10 seconds, guys. And that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, breathe. Okay. You can shake the legs off a little bit, guys. Okay. A lot of exercises to get through today. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay. The next one we're going to do is going to be the toe taps to either side. Okay. Reset the watch. Okay. Oh, three fellas are here again. Okay. Now, guys, if you're standing, it's going to be wider than the shoulder. Okay, so you get into it. Okay, wider than the shoulder. So really pointing, touching the toes on the floor. Okay. Little turn at the hip if you want. Okay, guys, remember if you're seated, you keep going. If you're seated, the name of the game is to go a little bit wider than the hip. Okay, bring it back in. Opposite side, a little bit wider than the hip. Okay. Again, just touching the floor, touching the toe on the floor each time. Okay. Okay. Remember, you can do it nice and slow. Okay. I can do a little bit faster if you want to get more cardio going. Okay. Remember, guys, you're all working at different levels. Okay. Whether you've been with us for since the beginning of these classes, whether you were with us in the leisure centre before, whether you've been with us for quite a while. Okay. You're all working at different levels, all different reasons why you've been referred. Okay. Good. Keep going. Okay. Remember, really focus on that technique. Touching the toe. Touching the toe. Just wider than the shoulder. Just wider than the shoulder. Okay, guys. 10 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, guys. Move the feet slightly. Okay. Now the next exercise we're going to do is going to be the lunge, I think. Okay. So, guys, if you're standing, it's going to be, remember this good base of support. Feet hip width apart. Head up, back straight, tummy pulled in. Okay. You're going to come forward, but you're not going to let that knee go over the front toe. You're going to come back to the same position and then go with the opposite leg. Okay, making sure that knee doesn't go over the top. Okay, guys, you get into it. Guys, if you're seated, it's going to be the same thing. Good base of support. Okay, put one foot out to the front, lean forward slightly so you feel just a little bit on here. Back up. Okay, remember that lollipop stick under the chin. Forward with the opposite leg. Keep alternating. Good. Okay. It's going to work in well with the next exercise, which I think we're going to do the squats. Okay. Guys, you keep going. Guys, remember if you stood up, really focus on that technique. Okay, come forward. The knee doesn't go under the toe. Back to the same position. And forward again. Okay. Okay, guys, 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Okay, next exercise, guys, is going to be the squats that we said. Okay, so important with this one, guys, that you get your feet hip width apart. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to stick the bum out and come down. Okay, now, guys, you get into it. Okay, guys, up and back. So remember, bend at the knee. Try not to let the knee go over the toe again. Similar exercise. Okay, make sure you stick your bum out so you've got this positive curve in your back when you come down. Okay, guys, if you're seated, if you can, I want you to do the sit to stand. Okay, so stand up. Okay, place the bum out back to the chair. Okay, push up through the thighs. Okay, now, guys, if you want to do it with the chair in front, okay, just for that bit of support for you, just place it to the front so you can reach it with the hands if needs be. And again, just reach out over the chair. Stick your bum out, keep this positive curve in your back. And then back up. Don't lock out the legs because you don't want to end up with sore knees. Okay. Okay, guys, you keep going. Okay. So remember, guys, nice and controlled. Okay. So down and up. Down, sticking the bum out Okay guys, 10 seconds. Okay, like I said, more timing today than doing for me. Focusing on the technique and the teaching points. Okay, that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, breathe. Okay, we're doing well. The next exercise we're going to do, guys, is going to be the rear lunge. Okay, so if you're seated, you're going to do that front lunge again for me. Okay, or guys, don't forget, if you can stand up, okay, you can use this for support, like I'm going to do now, guys. So let's get into it. So you're placing the toe to the rear, back to the same position. So hips facing forward, alternate legs, touch the toe on the floor and back. So this chair now is here for support if I need it. Okay. Okay, now remember guys, if you're doing it without the chair or you want the cardio, then you can pick up the pace. Okay, like I say, you can double them, you can triple the taps. Okay, go at your own pace guys. Remember, you should be getting a bit warmer now. Okay. Okay, so remember guys, feet hip width apart, place the toe on the floor, back to the same position. Opposite leg, back to the same position. If you're seated guys, remember we're doing that front lunge again. Okay, it's hard to do a rear lunge if you're seated. Okay, time check. Okay, we're doing well. Got quite a lot of time now. Okay. And 10 seconds. Okay, touching the toe. Back to the same position. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, ease down. Okay. Okay, now we haven't done any heel kicks to the rear. Okay. So what we'll do guys, if you're seated, we're going to go back to the hand to knee. Okay. Or if you're standing, you're going to put your feet slightly wider than hip width, probably shoulder width, and you're just going to bring up the heels to the rear. Okay, so let's get into it. A lot to get through. So you're kicking up to the heel. Okay, so try and keep this good base of support. Okay, so if you're standing, like I say, wider than the hip, about level with the shoulder, kick, place down to the floor. Okay, down to the floor. Okay, remember, head up, back straight, tummy pulled in, heel down. Double them. Okay, triple them. Okay, or just do it nice and slow. Really focus on your balance. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. A little bit of cardio, guys. Keep it going. Remember, this chair's here if you need it. Okay, you can use that just as a bit of a safety blanket. Okay, just in case you need something to place your hands on while you're doing the exercise. Okay. Okay, guys, you keep going. And 10 seconds guys, 10 seconds to go. Okay, that's it, really bending at the knee. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys. Okay, good, you're doing really well. Okay, this next exercise we're going to do is just going to be the heel taps. Okay, so all we're going to do is, if you're seated guys, you're just going to place your heel out to the front, bring it back, change it with the other one. Okay. As if you're standing, you can go a little bit further forward. Remember though, keep this good base of support. Hips facing forward. Okay. Tap the heel, bring it back to the same position guys. Let's get into it. Okay. So heel, tap. So you're leaning. So you're reaching out a little bit with the heel. Okay, remember this chair's here. If you want to use the chair, okay guys, what you can do is you can turn it side on. Okay. So you've got that one hand there for support while you tap out with the heel. Okay, remember, feet hip width apart. Tap, back to the same position, heel tap. Okay guys, remember we're seated. Again, good base of support, head up, back straight, tummy pulled in. Tap out, back to the same position, opposite leg. You can reach out with the leg, make sure you don't reach out too far, make sure that leg always stays slightly bent. Okay. If you lock out your legs a lot, you'll find that you'll start to get knee pain. And you've already got a condition, that's not really going to help. Okay, so the name of the game is to work the muscles, work the heart and the lungs, but not to aggravate any joint conditions that you've got. or create any. Okay. Okay, time check, guys. Oh, cooking on gas here. Okay, let's go. Okay, last 10 seconds. Okay, really tapping the heel on the floor, lifting the toes up. Okay, great for when you're walking, great for when you're driving. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, guys, we're doing well. Okay, we're going to do some calf raises now. Okay, so again, balance exercise, as in that your feet hip width apart. Okay, don't need to do anything with the arms. All you're going to do is go onto your tiptoes. Okay, so great for strengthening the calf muscle. Okay, great if you need to reach up and grab something. Okay, catch something. Change the light bulb. Yeah. Guys, let's get into it. So slight bend in the legs up onto the tiptoes. Remember, you can do nice rolled. Or you can pick up the pace a bit. Okay, you're going to really feel this on the calf. Now remember, guys, the chair's there for support. If you want to put the chair in front for support or to the side, or if you're seated, guys, what we can do. Remember, good base of support. You're just going to lift up onto your toes, back down to the floor. Okay, really up onto the toes, so you really feel this calf muscles working. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Simple but effective. Like me. Okay, up on the toes. Lost you there for a minute, guys. Lost you there for a minute. Like I say, we'll soon be in the leisure centres doing these in the studio. So, okay, up on the toes, back down. Okay, slight bend in the knees, up onto the toes. Okay. Okay, guys, 10 seconds. Really focusing, getting up on the toes. Okay. That's it. Make sure you don't overbalance though. Okay, good base of support. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, relax. Okay. Time check. Good. Okay, so remember we did a 10-minute pulse raiser, which was the marching, and also included the mobility exercises, the heel to toe, the rotations, okay, the side bends, the shrugs. Okay, it's important that you do those for your mobility. Okay. And then we did a quick 10-12 minutes cardiovascular workout, okay, with a little bit of a pause in between each one. Okay, so we're going to go to the strengthening exercises now. Okay, so we're going to get your band out if you've got it, or your dumbbells if you haven't. Okay, so tins. Okay. Now if you remember, guys, on Wednesday I did pretty much everything with the resistance bands from the seated position. Okay, so we're going to change it today. Okay, so I'm going to work a little bit more with the people that are working with the tins or the dumbbells. Okay, so not so much leg exercises. Monday, remember, we were giving it all this were going on, weren't it? Okay, so today, quite straightforward. Okay, so what I want you to do now is with the tins, okay, good base of support, whether you're seated or standing, and the first exercise is going to be for the outer shoulders and the front shoulders and the biceps. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be a side raise. Okay, so if you've got it with a band, you'll have to do one side then the other, unless you've got two bands. Okay, it's up, down. Okay, so it's working the side shoulders. The second part of the exercise is just a front raise. Down, followed by a curl. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out for the curl. Breathe in, okay. So we're working the side shoulders, okay, working the fronts of the shoulders, and then you're working the fronts of the arms, okay, or the bicep muscle. Okay, so side deltoid, anterior delt, then the biceps. Okay, keep it going. Okay, remember sometimes, guys, we do make it complicated, and we do the out, the in, the up, the down, the curl. Today we're keeping it very simple. Rather than making it one movement, we turn it into 3 movements. Okay. Remember guys, if you're doing some more cardio, keep the legs moving, or the heel taps. Okay, you do it seated as well. Okay, but we're just breaking down the exercise. So simple exercise and you're working 3 muscle groups. Okay, make sure you keep that base of support, make sure you keep tummy pulled in. Okay, good. Okay guys, breathe. Okay, a little bit of a march on the spot. So we've done the side shoulders, the front shoulders and the biceps. So we've worked 3 different muscle parts there, just in one little section. Time check, because time's always against us. Okay, so we're going to do something else now. Okay. Now, the exercise we're going to do, we're going to work the chest, the outer chest. Okay. And the triceps, I think. Let's see if that works together. So a good base of support. Okay. Same if you're seated. The first exercise, apologies, I'm not doing my words. Water, they say, should always have water. It's going to be the chest press. So if you've got the bands around the back, remember like we did on Wednesday, placing it around the middle part of the back, the thoracic area. Okay, so it's a chest press. Okay, back. Okay. Then out to the side for a fly, back and in. Chest press, back, out, fly, back and in. We'll save the tricep, I think. Okay. So chest press, then out, fly, back, in. Okay guys, you keep going with it. Guys, whether you've got the band, the tins or the dumbbells, remember the emphasis on this one here is that you're going to be working the main part of the chest. Okay, so good if you need to push something. Okay, or you need to reach out for something. Okay, so it's working this section. So you're working all areas of the chest. Okay, with these simple exercises. Okay, back, press, back, out, extend, out, back, press, back, out. Huh? Okay guys, have a little bit of a breather again. Okay, so we work the chest muscles there. Okay. The next exercise we're going to do is we need something for the work the backs of the arms, don't we? Okay, so if you remember on Wednesday we did the band work, or we did the dumbbells extending, or you wrapped it around the knees, and you did the back arm strengthener. Okay. Today we'll do the ski one. Okay. So good base of support, remember guys. Bend the knees slightly, come forward, keep that positive arch in your back. Okay. Tins or dumbbells up to your ribs, and extend to the rear. Okay, but don't lock your arms out. As you get into it, nice, slow and controlled. Okay. Remember guys, if you're seated, same thing. Try to bring your knees together a touch, lean forward slightly, tins to the ribs. Make sure there's not something behind you. Extend. Okay. I got 20p off that. A big dent in it. Okay, guys, you keep with it. Remember guys, if you're standing, keep this good base of support. Okay. Slight bend at the knees, bum out. Okay. So you're in this position here. Okay. Okay, bending it. Okay, so you're really strengthening the back of the arms with this one now. Okay. Okay. There's something out. There's something out. Shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs. We're going to work these in with the shoulder exercise, okay? So what I want you to do is good base of support again, and it's just shrugging up to the shoulder and back down, okay? So you're just shrugging up to the back of the ears and back down. You can put the rotation in, but don't forget we're adding resistance to this now. Okay, same again, if you've got your dyno band, your resistance band, you can place one foot on it, pull it up to the hip for resistance and then rotate. Though guys, whether you're seated or standing, just shrug to the shoulder and back down. So the arms are slightly bent. Okay. So again, putting some strength into the muscles that support your neck. Okay. So when somebody says give your head a wobble, so I can't. Your muscles are too big. Okay. Good. Okay, we're going to do some stretching after this, guys, because I think we're pretty much on the minutes. good. So you should be feeling this exercise in this part here on the neck. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys, let's put the dumbbell. Okay, let's go into the stretch, guys. So if you're seated, just place your leg out to the front, lift your toes up, sorry, camera. Lean forward slightly. Okay. Take the arm across the body. Stretch out the shoulders as well. Okay. So remember, guys, 10 minutes pulse raiser, including the mobility. We did a 10 to 12 minute cardiovascular workout with a little gap in between exercises. Guys, change legs. Make sure you stick your bum out. Chair behind you if you need it, if you're worried that you might need to sit down. Stretch out this leg. Okay. And this time take the other arm across. Okay. Doing some nice slow and controlled resistance exercises. And a bit of a stretch. Okay, come forward. Remember, knee doesn't go over the toes. Bend the elbows, okay, so you like this. Try and separate the shoulder blades. Okay. Push that back heel down to the floor. Okay. Then remember, if you're seated, you're just going to put your weight onto that front leg at the front. Okay. Pause, change legs. Push the heel down. Forward onto the leg, feel the stretch here, feel the stretch down the back of the leg, pushing the heel down. This knee doesn't come to the toes. Take the arms round to the rear. Okay. Okay. So if you're seated, guys, remember you can hold onto that chair for support, or you can just reach around and just lift up slightly. So we're stretching out the chest muscle now. So remember, a little bit longer at the end. 12 to 20 seconds for these stretches at the end, okay? And then relax, okay. Okay, it looks a bit gloomy today, guys, but I think some good weather's coming over the weekend. They have changed from thunder and lightning. Okay, guys, so all being well, I shall see you all on Monday, okay? Hopefully soon we'll be in the studios filming these, and the other instructors will be jumping on as well. So you'll have various times and days that you can, there'll be classes on every day, but there'll be ones at different times. So if you can't make a Monday session, you might be able to make a Tuesday or a Thursday, you know, or there'll be sessions later on in the afternoon. Okay, listen guys, have a lovely weekend. Remember, today we really worked on the teaching points and the technique. Okay, that's why I'm not sweating. Quite an easy one for me today. But I just wanted to focus on that, okay. Monday, okay, we'll try and do something again different. You know, when you get into like nearly 30 classes that you've done on this chair, rug, to try and keep it varied. Okay. Listen guys, have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.